If you're over 50 and shopping for a small yacht, you're about to waste a lot of money. Not because small yachts are bad, but because most men buy the wrong ones for the wrong reasons. In the next 10 minutes, I will show you the 10 boats that actually make sense, and the one mistake that costs retiring boaters $50,000 or more. Here's what makes this different. We start with the best boat first, not saving it for the end. Number 1. The Beneteau Swift Trawler 30, a compact cruiser. Price range is $240,000 to $350,000 for used models from 2016 to 2020. Robert is 71, a retired civil engineer from Annapolis. He completed the Great Loop, cruised the Bahamas, and explored Maine extensively, all in his 2017 Swift Trawler 30. He told me, "At 71, I could handle a bigger boat, but I do not want to. This boat gives me everything I need and nothing I do not." The Swift Trawler 30 measures 32 feet 9 inches. It has a single Volvo D6 370 diesel engine. Cruise speed is 15 to 18 knots. But here is what matters. At 6 knots, this boat achieves 3 miles per gallon. Robert crossed the entire Great Loop, 6,000 miles, for less than $3,000 in fuel. Helm, galley, and dinette are all on a single level. Sliding doors connect salon to cockpit. There is a forward cabin with a double berth and a small flybridge. The feature that changes everything is a swing-open transom that creates one massive entertaining space. Robert has run this boat in 6-foot seas off Cape Hatteras. He has crossed the Gulf Stream 4 times. One person can dock this boat in 15-knot winds without breaking a sweat. Annual maintenance is $4,000, including haul-out and bottom paint. This takes the number 1 spot because it delivers serious cruising capability without intimidation. The Great Loop was 6,000 miles, completed without any mechanical issues. The boat just works. Now, most people cannot spend $300,000. So let me show you something that costs half as much and still delivers 80% of what the Swift Trawler does. But understand this, every boat from here down involves compromise. Number 2 is the Ranger Tug R29. Price range $190,000 to $310,000. David and Karen, both in their early 60s, completed the Great Loop in their 2015 R29. David said, at 62, he did not want a boat that required a crew. This boat does not intimidate. Solo operation was the priority. The R29 is a 33-foot yacht that sleeps 6, cruises at 15 to 17 knots, and can be operated solo by someone in their 70s. It has a single-level layout with no flybridge to climb. Standard bow and stern thrusters make docking easier. It uses a single Yanmar diesel engine rated at 260 to 320 horsepower. Oil changes take 30 minutes. The R29 draws only 2 feet 6 inches, so it really is shallow draft. David and Karen navigated the entire Great Loop without worrying about depth. Fuel efficiency is 4 miles per gallon at 8 knots. The Tug Nuts Forum has thousands of active members, and that community matters. When David had an issue in North Carolina, he posted on the forum and had 3 local Ranger owners offering help within an hour. If you want a flybridge, but still want trailerable dimensions, there is exactly one boat that delivers both. Cutwater did it. At number 3, the Cutwater C30 Command Bridge. Price range $280,000 to $365,000. Bob is 71, a retired Navy officer. He sold his 46-foot Sea Ray to buy this. He says the Sea Ray required constant attention and that this Cutwater just works. He spends his time cruising instead of fixing. The C30 Command Bridge adds 2 feet and a flybridge to the C28. It has a second helm station with full controls and seating for 4. The brilliant part is the Flybridge and radar arch fold down in 2 minutes for trailering. It uses a single Volvo D6 435 diesel. Cruise speed is 17 to 18 knots. The beam is 10 feet, so it is still trailerable. Bob stored it on a trailer in his driveway during winter, then towed it to Lake Mead. But here is the social dynamic that surprised Bob. At anchorages, people with boats twice the size come over to ask questions. Bob has made more boating friends in 4 years with the Cutwater than he did in 15 years with larger boats. Sometimes smaller is an advantage. Now, if you want twins instead of a single, and genuine 30-knot cruising speed, the next boat delivers. But you will pay for it. At number 4, the Cutwater C32 Coupe. Price range, $375,000 to $465,000. This is a fast, roomy 32-footer. Frank is 62, a retired tech executive. He told me that some days he wants to cruise at 8 knots, and other days he wants to run 35 knots. This boat does both without compromise. Double-stepped deep V hull. Twin Yamaha F300 outboards. Cruise speed, 25 to 30 knots. Top speed exceeds 40 knots. The interior is enormous for a 32-footer. Forward stateroom with an island bed. Mid-cabin with a double berth. Convertible dinette sleeps 2 more. Frank has run from Seattle to Glacier Bay, through the Inside Passage, and has explored Desolation Sound extensively. The 32-square-foot swim platform is where his grandchildren play while anchored, but here is the trade-off. Twin outboards mean twin maintenance and twin fuel burn. Frank accepts this because he values the speed and the redundancy. If you do not need the capability to reach 35 knots, you are paying for performance you might never use. Speaking of outboards, the next boat proves you can get outboard simplicity in a classic main package. Price range, $425,000 to $535,000. Richard is 64, a retired airline pilot. He wanted a yacht that could cruise at 30 knots and still look elegant. He found it in a 2019 Back Cove 34O with twin Yamaha F300 outboards. The 34O measures 38 feet 11 inches. The hull is designed specifically for outboard power. Cruise speed is 30 knots. Top speed exceeds 40 knots. What shocked Richard was that the boat is quieter at 30 knots than his previous inboard cruiser was at 20 knots. Now, here is where Back Cove gets genius. The maintenance is outside the boat. The twin outboards tilt up for bottom painting, so no haul-outs are needed. Richard does his own bottom paint every year in 2 hours. His boatyard charges $800 for a haul-out. Richard has cruised from Charleston to Key West to the Bahamas and along the Carolina coast. He runs it solo without crew. But understand what you are buying at $500,000. This is Maine boat building quality. This is genuine 30-knot performance. Now let me show you the opposite end of the spectrum. The boat that costs 1/10 as much but still gets you on the water. Number 6. The Albin 28 Tournament Express, a North Sea trawler-style cruiser. The price range is $30,000 to $65,000. Jack is a 67-year-old former airline pilot who bought a 2001 Albin 28 for $42,000. He told me, "The boat feels like it was designed by fishermen who actually go offshore, not by designers who draw pretty pictures." The Albin 28 comes from Swedish boat building tradition, classic North Sea trawler heritage. The semi-displacement hull cruises at 16 to 18 knots, but can push to 25 knots. It usually has a single Yanmar diesel engine, typically 315 horsepower. There is full standing headroom inside. Jack has taken his Albin from Seattle to Desolation Sound 3 times. He runs it solo. At 67, with a replaced hip, he appreciates that everything is at the right height. But here is the reality check. This is a 20-plus-year-old boat, so things will break. The entry cost is so low that even after spending $10,000 on updates, you are still under $75,000 total. Now, what if you want newer construction, but still trailerable dimensions? The next boat is the Swiss Army knife of small cruisers. At number 7, the Ranger Tug R27. Price range is $185,000 to $265,000. Gary is 68, a retired engineer. He bought a 2017 R27 with twin Yamaha F150 outboards. He told me the outboards changed his boating life. No more oil changes on his back and a bilge. The R27 measures 31 feet. Beam is 8 feet 6 inches. It is easily trailerable. Gary has towed his R27 from Michigan to Florida, from the Great Lakes to British Columbia. Cruise speed is 30 to 35 knots. The R27 draws only 2 feet with the outboards down. Tilt them up, and draft is less than 18 inches. Gary has explored shallow bays that were impossible in his previous boats. What Gary appreciates most is that the outboards start instantly, even after sitting for a month. When they need service, his local Yamaha dealer comes to the marina. Gary says it best. This is the Swiss Army knife of small cruisers. One day, it is a fishing boat. The next day, it is a cruiser. And the next weekend, it is trailered to a different lake. But what about classic down east style? The kind of boat that looks like a Maine lobster boat but has modern systems. At number 8, the Back Cove 30. Price range $250,000 to $385,000. Tom is 59, from Portland, Maine. He grew up around lobster boats. He found what he wanted in a 2018 Back Cove 30. The Back Cove 30 comes from the same Maine builder that produces Sabre yachts. Resin-infused fiberglass with a deep V design. Standard power is 320 horsepower Cummins diesel. Cruise speed 20 knots. But here is what impressed Tom. At 8 to 9 knots, the boat achieves 6 miles per gallon. Helm, galley, and seating are all on one plane. Large windows surround you. Below deck, a split-style head offers a separate toilet and a separate shower. Tom has cruised from Maine to the Chesapeake 3 seasons in a row. He runs it solo. With bow and stern thrusters, he can slide the boat sideways into tight slips. At 59, with lower back issues, he appreciates not having to throw lines while the boat is moving. But here is what makes the Back Cove 30 special. It looks like a lobster boat. People wave. Harbor masters compliment the lines. You get pride of ownership without the pretentiousness. Now, what if you want that same quality, but in an even more compact package? At number 9, the Cutwater C28. Price range, $215,000 to $285,000. Tom, a 64-year-old retired engineer, bought his C28 in 2019 after owning a 42-foot bayliner. What surprised him was that the C28 feels more spacious than his 42-foot boat did below deck. The C28 measures just over 31 feet, 10-foot beam, sedan-style layout with helm and salon on one level, no steps to trip over, single Volvo D4 300 diesel. Cruising speed is 14 to 18 knots. Tom says the bow and stern thrusters are worth their weight in gold. At 64, he docks solo without breaking a sweat. But here is what makes the C28 perfect for men over 50. It is trailerable. At 10 feet wide, you can legally tow it in most states. Tom has trailered his C28 from Washington to Lake Powell, and from Puget Sound to the Sea of Cortez. And finally, what if you want a real Flybridge yacht but cannot spend new boat money? At number 10, the Princess 38 Flybridge. Price range: $120,000 to $185,000. Michael is 73, a retired maritime lawyer. He has owned 6 boats over 40 years. His favorite is his 2001 Princess 38 Flybridge, purchased in 2018 for $145,000. The Princess 38 was built from 1999 to 2003. These are 20-plus-year-old boats, but they age gracefully. Fiberglass work is exceptional. Interior joinery is real wood. Traditional Flybridge layout, salon and galley on the main deck, 2 staterooms, and 2 heads below, and a generous flybridge above. Twin Volvo Penta diesels, either 318 or 370 horsepower. Cruise speed, 22 to 24 knots. Michael appreciates the wide side decks at 73. He can walk from the cockpit to the foredeck safely. Michael's purchase of $145,000 would cost $400,000 to $500,000 new. Annual maintenance costs run around $5,000, including haul-out and bottom paint. For men comfortable with older boats, the Princess 38 offers yacht-quality cruising at half the cost. Now, look at these 10 yachts carefully. They share important characteristics. They prioritize simplicity over complexity. Single engines, or proven twin setups. Straightforward systems. No exotic technology. They respect your body. No excessive ladders. No awkward hatches. No gymnastics required. Everything is designed around the reality that you are not 30 years old anymore. They offer genuine capability. These are serious cruising boats. The Swift Trawler crossed the Gulf Stream. The R29 completed the Great Loop. The back Cove 340 runs 30 knots to the Bahamas. They deliver value. Whether spending $30,000 or $465,000, you get real capability for your investment. But most importantly, they give you freedom. Freedom to cruise on your schedule. Freedom to operate confidently without crew. Freedom to enjoy your time on the water. That is what small yachts offer men over 50. Not less of anything that matters. More of everything that does. The mistake most people make is buying too much. They think bigger is better. But at 50, 60, 70 years old, what you actually need is less complexity, more reliability, and boats that respect your limitations. Start with the Swift Trawler if you can afford it. Work down from there based on your budget. But whatever you choose, make sure it is a boat you can operate confidently, maintain reasonably, and actually enjoy. Because the goal is not to own a yacht. The goal is to go cruising. And these 10 boats will actually get you there.